Antonio, how do I find the deal? Hey, what's up world? Antonio Edwards here. I want to shoot this video. I've been seeing quite a bit of questions coming at me, and they've been some repetitive questions. And that question is, Antonio, how do I find the deal? All right, I understand the strategy, specifically wholesaling, right? I understand how to wholesale a property. You get a property locked up on a contract with a motivated seller, right, at a discounted price. And you take that contract, right, and you go market. If you don't have a buyer's list, you go market to find an end buyer at a higher price, and then you sell that contract for an assignment fee, and your buyer comes to the closing table with the difference between what you had it locked up for versus what you sold it to him or her for. That's basically wholesale. Now, that's the most easiest strategy to understand in the real estate investing industry. But people are asking me, Antonio, how do I find the deal? How do I find these deals in our market? And this is the video for you. If you're watching this is the video for you. And I love giving the value as much as I can for people out there that's willing to learn this stuff, because most people just are ignorant to learning valuable information. And this is the perfect place for it. So here's how you find the deal. Let's get to the nitty, all right? So first, you need data. You need data, D-A-T-A. You need data. And basically what that is, we're in a data market right now, all right? And basically that's a list. You need a list of homeowners. How can you get that list? Go to AntonioPropertyData.com. You might see that somewhere below my finger somewhere, AntonioPropertyData.com, to get your list. And don't worry, that's a 7-day free trial for you to test it out. So with this list, you can get a free and clear list, right? AKA data. That's just another word for a list. Data is nothing but another word for list, by the way. So if I say either one, they're the same thing. So you want to get a free and clear list. You can get a absentee owner list, meaning they own a property, but they don't live in that property. They may live in state or out of state. You can get a lien list, like they may be behind on a tax lien on that property. So basically a motivational list, a high motivated list. Go to AntonioPropertyData.com and get you a list of homeowners, right? And then once you get that list, right, you are going to skip trace that list. And I'm getting to how to find a deal. You need that list to find the deals in this market. Trust me, you need that list. So what you're going to do, you're going to go to batch skip tracing. Batch, that's going to be below me. Go to batch skip tracing, and you're going to skip trace that list that you just exported from AntonioPropertyData.com. So once you go to batch skip tracing, you're going to upload that list to batch skip tracing, and what that skip tracing software is going to do is going to provide you the phone numbers and the emails to the records of that list that you just filtered out. So just say if it's a free and clear list of homeowners in Dallas, Texas. Just say your market's in Dallas, Texas, right? Just say, I can't think of a zip code in Dallas, Texas, but just say the zip code was freaking 21815. So just say if it's 21815, I know that's not really the real zip code there, but it just says 21815. You are targeting 21815 Dallas, Texas, and that's going to be your list. So you're going to skip trace that list of that zip code, because that's the area you want to target. And that skip tracing is going to give you the phone numbers and the email to that list that you uploaded to batch skip tracing. Now you got the phone numbers and you got the emails. You have the power right now. So now you're going to take that skip trace list, and now we're going to do number one, how to find the deal. We generate our leads through text blasting. That's one of our favorite ways right now. You might see a little word here. It's basically text blasting. We use textmagic.com to send out our text blast, right? And we're gonna upload that list to TextMagic, and we're gonna send a text campaign to that targeted list, right? Super simple, super easy. Don't make this hard. It's very simple. It's just, you're just gonna upload that to textmagic.com, and you're gonna send a text blast out. So just say like you got that free and clear list in Dallas, Texas. You skip trace the list. It says 1,000 records, right? You're gonna upload that 1,000 records to TextMagic, and you're gonna send out not 1,000 at a time, unless you have the team that's gonna be able to manage those texts that come back. But you may want to send maybe 100 to 150, 200 texts at a time of how much you can manage or bear. All right, so just say you send 100 messages out within an hour. You're gonna get back a freaking ton back of homeowners texting you back. I mean, it's an easy way to get leads. Obviously, you're gonna get a lot of people say that their house is not for sale, but you're gonna get people like, okay, what's your offer? All right, and that's ways of finding a deal. And from there, you're still gonna use, going back to AntonioPropertyData.com, AntonioPropertyData.com, this same piece that you get, that same tool that you use to get that list, that exact same tool, AntonioPropertyData.com, you can run comps. So when they say, what's your offer? You're gonna run comps and look at comparables in the area before you even make that offer to that seller. Now we're texting. This is a text campaign. We're not even on the phone. We're making offers via text in this market, this era. When I started the game in 2009, this didn't even exist that I know of. I was freaking, slaving my life away. Granted, I was doing deals, all right? But I was putting out bandit signs. I'm pretty sure you've seen those We Buy Houses bandit signs. They still work today, but not even close to how they worked in 2009. We're in a different era right now. So we're in more of a technology era versus 2009, where I had to put out bandit signs to get my deals. It's way easier for you guys right now. So TextMagic is number one. Number two is RVM, okay? Ringless voicemail. Now we use reirail.com, reirail.com. You should see that below, to send out our RVM. So basically what RVM is, if you don't know what RVM is, basically it means ringless voicemail, RVM, ringless voicemail. And what it is, you can send out a voicemail campaign, just like text campaign. You can send out a voicemail campaign to homeowners where it hits your message hits their phone or their voicemail without their phone to ring, which is a gangster way to retrieve leads, just like the text blast campaign. So with RVM campaign, you're gonna send your message out, and it's just a simple message. Hey, my name is Antonio. We with We Buy Houses LLC. I tried to reach you, but I couldn't reach you. I was driving past your property, and I would like to buy it cash. Please give me a call back at XX, whatever your number is. And within the REIRL campaign, they give you specific dedicated phone numbers per campaign. So you leave that phone number that's tied to that campaign for that ringless voicemail. So that's the second way. And I forgot to add this, which is very important. That same list, that same 1,000 record list, that free and clear 1,000 list, and sits in Dallas, Texas, that you upload to TextMagic. That same list is gonna go, and you're gonna upload that to your ringless voicemail. So you're gonna hit them with the text. Now you're gonna hit them with the RVM. Number three is cold calling. Now, cold calling is a great way to get leads, because now you got human to human interaction. You're actually getting on the phone, calling them, whether it's you or you have an assistant or something like that, or a virtual assistant. That is calling these people, right? And you can build a relationship, or AKA rapport, with these people, versus a text or RVM is more AI, artificial intelligence, that's kind of like playing the factor overall on the road. Now you're still texting and stuff like that, but it's not as potent as talking on the phone with somebody. But I like text as my number one overall, because it's so cheap to get the lead. It's like 3 or 4 cents. I think it's 4 cents to get a lead, right? and you get it fast, and everybody texts right now. I mean, everybody texts. So a lot of people, to be honest with you, rather text to get on the phone for some reason. But going back to the third route, cold calling is still a great way, because you still have those other set of people. You can just get them on the phone, and you just never know. Once you get a nice little warm conversation within 10 minutes of building rapport, now you get into, okay, so tell me about the property. And you might have talked about, you might have heard within the first 2 minutes they said something about their dog, they said something about, cooking or something, and y'all talk about cooking, and you talk about their dog, and you build a relationship, and then 10 minutes later, like you talk about the property, and you made the conversation warm. It's harder to do that over the text and harder to do that with RVM, but with cold calling, you can't do that. Now, with cold calling, you can use Mojo. It's Mojo dollars. They're basically like dollars that cold call. They'll do. You got single, double, and triple dollars. The single, it'll call one person at a time. It like automatically call that record, right? And once that record picks up, now it'll dial you back and you pick up. You got the double one, it'll call two records at a time. And the triple, that's the gangster, that's the quick way. It'll call 3 records at a time, and whoever picks up. Now, for the triple, you really got to have at least a couple people in play. I mean, you could do it as one person, but you're gonna really like be on it. Like once you could be on the phone with one record, and as soon as you hang up, it's calling 3. One of like multiple pick up at one time is kind of, you can kind of be like moving a little bit too fast. So I recommend starting out with the single dialer. You just go to Mojo Dialer. You see it below me right here, and that's how you do a cold call campaign. Now that same list, right? That same list, that 1,000-person list, free and clear, Dallas, Texas, with that zip code. You're gonna upload it to your Mojo Dialer. All right. You see how this data comes into play, and why I spoke on data first, because data is king right now. Data is your value that's going to work to finding deals. I'm just giving you the 3 main sources. These are the 3 main sources that we're doing deals. We have other sources. I have REO agents that send us deals, because my name in my main hub, my main market in Virginia, my name became a well-known name over the years. And I have wholesalers that know that I can perform, and I actually buy properties that sends me deals as well. But to get off-market properties, to find the deal, get the deals, you have to market. And data is going to be your key source to finding these deals. So just recap you. Number 1, you have texting, textmagic.com. Number 2, you have RVM, Ringless voicemail. All right, that's we use REIRail.com. Number 3, Mojo Dollar. You have Mojo Dollar, okay? Mojodollar.com. And those are the 3 main ways: texting, RVM, and you have cold call. All right. And I'm also give you a 4th one as a bonus here. So a 4th one, how I said earlier with the list, you get the phone numbers and the emails once you skip trace. With the email, you can do once you get the email with that skip trace batch back, right, of that list, you can send an email campaign to these homeowners saying you want to buy their properties. Now I use Entreport.com. Entreport, that's be below me. But to get started, an Entreport is not that cheap. All right, so to get started, you can use something as like trying to think of the more cheaper routes. Let me go look on my phone real quick. All right, so with the email marketing, you can use ConstantContact.com. And now with Entreport, I use that, but I want to give you a free or cheaper way to use email marketing to send out emails. And now you basically just upload that list with the emails of those records, and you can set up different like automated sequences, right? Also known as autoresponders, which is basically an automated way for your message to go out. And this is always also a good way to do follow-ups. So just say, for an example, right? If a seller says, hey, you talk to a seller via text message, and they're like, oh no, we don't want to sell right now, but follow up with us in the next 30 days. So if you have just say constant contact, you got their email, you could plug their email in, right? And now you could put them in a, just say a 30-day follow-up autoresponder. Within that 30 days, you don't have to have like day 1, day 2, day 3. You get within the 30 days, you can maybe have like 10 emails spread out within 30 days, giving them some value. And then on the 30th day, you follow up with them. And then within that, you built in a nice warm rapport, even warmer rapport than what you first gave them on the text. Now when you follow up with them via a text on the 30th day, or via a cold call on that 30th day, or via RVM on that 30th day, I recommend doing all 3 on the follow-up, by the way, to see which one they respond back quicker. But when you follow up with them, they had got that email warm value within those 30 days before you follow up with them on the 30th day. So I use constant, I recommend using constant contact. I use Entreport for email follow-ups and email for email marketing in general. So those are 4 ways. I mean, the 4th way was a bonus one. Go out there, make it happen. If you want to learn more, if you want to learn how to, how the different type of scripts we use in our text magic campaigns, in our the scripts we use in our RER World campaigns, and the scripts we use, what we say on the phone when we cold call, and my email marketing scripts, you should go ahead and click the link below. It's an actual free book. And also join my academy, House Flipper Academy. Have plenty of students that are in this academy doing deals right now in the middle of a pandemic, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 deals. I just had a student just close an $8,000 deal. I mean, imagine what you could do with $8,000. I'm not here trying to sell you, but if you want to learn more, just click the link below. I'll see you on the other side.